Alright. Here's the Iron Man with N Sage Gaming. This time we're gonna talk about Sakura versus Temari. This is Girl Fight of the Year. Um, Sakura, early on, I'm just gonna come out and say it. I'm just gonna come out and say it. Early on, Sakura was a horrible ninja. She's kind of sat back during the Zabuza fight. She wasn't really doing much. Um, After that, in the tuning exam, she kind of picked it up a little bit. Sasuke and Naruto were out of the picture, and she really held herself off against three ninja that Orochimaru had trained. So, if you take that into account, then you'll see that Sakura has heart um, closely related to Naruto. She's not afraid. She won't back down, and she'll stand up for what she believes in. Now, Sakura, she kind of lacked skill. I thought she was gonna be a genjutsu user early on. That kind of never went into fruition. But Kakashi did teach her how to release during the tuning exam, and yeah, she has great chakra control, as you saw before the tuning exam when they were practicing running up the tree, and she continued to use that chakra control when she came into contact with Tsunade and started to learn medical ninjutsu. She also picked up superhuman strength from Tsunade, and having that training from a legendary Sannin has probably taught her things that we still don't know to this day. She healed Kankuro after the attack from Sasori and Deidara, and their experts weren't able to do that. What really changed my mind about Sakura was during the fight against Sasori. And yes, Elder Chia was there, but Sakura was holding her own. She was holding more than her own. She went above and beyond what was expected of her, and she really proved herself as a taijutsu user, um, and a medical ninja. But yeah, she fought against an Akatsuki member and lived to tell the tale, and that speaks a lot when these Akatsuki members take down Tailed Beast, and she can fight against it. Now Temari is the son of the old Kazekage, um, brother to Kankuro and Gaara. She really is an intelligent ninja, as we saw against Shikamaru. Now she wasn't as smart as Shikamaru, but she was able to um, come up with her own strategies during the fight. And in terms of raw power, um, she definitely has that. As you can see, when Shikamaru was fighting against one of the Sound Ninjas, she blew down the freaking forest. She can also summon that ferret. In one of the fillers, if you don't have to include this information as background because the fillers aren't truly part of Naruto manga, but in one of the fillers, she moved the freaking waterfall so that the shadow would cast in the direction of Shikamaru. Um, she's just an excellent ninja. She was taught by the Kazekage. She's been on a mission since before she was a Chunin, and of course, um, she's part of the Sand Village, which has had to increase the skill of their particular ninjas because of their declining military. Now, Temari versus Sakura, who do I think would win? To be completely honest, I'd have to give the fight to Temari. Now, a lot of people might disagree with that because once again, if Sakura gets Temari in hand to hand combat, and close range, then the fight is pretty much wrapped up for um, Temari. But my question is this: how is she gonna get there? We haven't seen Temari have to do too much hand to hand fighting. I mean, her strategy is to blow things away and then cut things with her wind. Being a wind type user, um, she's gonna be able to use her fan to keep Sakura away and just keep bombarding. And with the summon that she has, the ferret, she can cut down entire forest. But there is room for Sakura to win that fight, because I mean, when Sakura fought against Kakashi and Kakashi went underneath the ground, Sakura punched the ground and just created just a huge divide in the ground. So let's just get into the imagination real fast. Think about this. Temari's trying to cut Sakura apart with her wind, and Sakura smashes the ground and just basically creates mountains, creates pretty big hills blocking the attacks. Sakura, I believe, would be on the defensive in this battle, and Temari would be on the offensive. But in the end, I can't see Sakura getting close enough to Temari to kind of finish the deal. An interesting thing about Sakura, though, we saw a technique used by Tsunade that was very effective when Tsunade fought against Kabuto, and that was kind of rerouting Kabuto's nerves. It would be really interesting to see Sakura, with her advanced control of chakra, be able to reroute the nerves of her opponents. And I think that if one day we do see her capable of using that ability, then of course I'd have to give the match to Sakura, because that technique would be far too advanced for Temari to counter. And yeah, just thanks again, Uncle Muscles, for the comments. And anybody else who has any comments about this, Sakura versus Temari, or the other video I just posted, Kakashi versus Kisame, you could go ahead and leave those comments. Tell me who you think would really win the fight. And everybody, just take it easy.